guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be looking at another rare, well, unbelievably rare game for the Atari 2600. I don't know, I've been doing this for a little bit now. I did Red Sea Crossing and I did Air Raid, some of the more really expensive games, but this one kind of falls in there as also being kind of expensive and really rare. But yeah, I don't know if I'm just going to stick with Atari or if maybe I should move on to other titles, but so far I'm having fun with the Atari titles. Anyways, this one's River Patrol. Now, the only thing that always caught my attention was the box on this one. Because I always say that the dude on the box kind of looks like the guy from that No Country for Old Men movie. I forgot the character's name in that, but it just looks just like him. It's really funny. But anyways, yeah, this game, I've seen it pop up a few times on like Atari Age, on Facebook and stuff. The really big collectors, the people who collect a lot of Atari stuff, who actually invest in the money and buy these things, are pretty much the only ones that really have this. I mean, unless you were lucky enough to have this when you were a kid. But yeah, I mean, it is pretty rare. Anyways, like I did with the other ones, this is really just a gameplay type of thing. I just want to look at the game itself and see, like if you were to go and spend, I believe, like I looked on the price charting website, and it was like $1,000 to get this game complete, and around $500 loose. So that's a lot of money for a video game, especially an Atari game. Anyways, what I was saying was I just want to check out the gameplay, see what you would get with your $1,000 if you were to invest in this game. Now I know a lot of you are saying, well, it's a collector's item. You wouldn't actually buy it to play the game, but still, it's always nice to see how the game would actually play. Anyways, let's check out River Patrol for the Atari 2600, made by Tiger Vision. Okay, so we got the game up. Now, yes, like I said, it's a Tiger Vision title. And if you know anything about collecting Atari games, Tiger Vision is usually one of the more rare companies for these games. I got, I think, one Tiger Vision game, but they go up in rarity all over the place. Like, there's some that are really expensive, and there's some that are just moderately expensive. But yeah, so I haven't actually really played this game. I just tried it, just made sure it works. So this is going to be my first real go at it. But what I understand is you're a captain of a boat and you're trying to save people that are drowning in a river, and as you save people, I guess your boat is also sinking. So it's kind of a weird concept, but let's just do this. Okay, so my first reaction right now is you got to push the fire button to move, so you don't push up, but my first reaction was to want to push up, and obviously the boat didn't move. But the graphics, I mean, yeah, kind of psychedelic looking. Whoa, there's like an obstacle there. You gotta avoid these obstacles. But yeah, I mean, the graphics are kind of all over the place. I don't know if I'm crazy about that color scheme on the side there. It looks nice. I mean, you got this nice little rainbow effect, but I don't know if it really captures what this game should be. It really should just be like more like River Raid style, I would think. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, in a sense, this game is like a River Raid. So you'd expect to see more like greenery on the side there. But this game moves kind of slow. Obviously, it's not as fast as River Raid. Like your movement, you're obviously in a much bigger boat. So what it says down there on the 2 meters that are kind of like shrinking down there. Whoa. It's like an alligator or something. So the G was the your goal, I guess, or how far you got till you hit the end of the dam. Oh, there's another boat. And the W is the water. So that's the water coming into your boat. So once that meter runs out, your boat pretty much sinks. I like the look of the guys in the water, though. That's kind of neat. You can really make out it's some dude drowning. They made him moving up and down, bobbing around. Oh, but the obstacles are crazy, and the speed on this game is nuts. Like it's like it's sluggish and to move it's. And we do have to point out that music, that carnival sounding music, is, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if that's like a song from, you know, some folk song or something, or a popular song. If anybody recognizes that tune, let me know, because it just sounds to me like carnival music. I'm expecting some dancing clowns to come out on the screen, but, you know, this could actually be like a, you know, some kind of river ballad or something. I'm not familiar with it. Oh man, I can tell you though, this isn't easy. It's not, you know, it looks easy. So you pretty much hold down the fire button. That's what speeds you up. And then you're just going left or right. There's no other controls really. I guess slowing down does, but slowing down is really weird because it goes backwards. Like you see, I'm holding down the fire button. It's almost like shooting up like a missile in a sense, and then it just falls back down. That's kind of weird. I mean, there must be a hell of a current. Every time I get sucked into that, I hit that middle thing. But there must be a, you know, really big current going on here if you know, stopping the engine makes the boat go backwards. Wow. Okay. I'm not getting very far. The obstacles are crazy. I guess because also your boat is really long. So, oh, what's he doing to my boat? Is he climbing in? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so you do have to stop a lot, I guess. That's the key there. I can't just sit there on the fire button because it. Oh, oh man. You really do have to slow down a lot. Because it just takes a while to move the boat over. I guess it's trying to simulate the size of this thing. Like, it's not like a speedboat, it's really more of a, you know, giant ship. So maybe the movement would, you know, just takes its time to move over. But then you also miss the little guys that are drowning. Like, this is not like River Raid where you just want to get through it fast. You want to actually save those guys. Ah. That thing just does it all the time. I guess much like in River Raid, once you start to learn the layout, it might get a little bit easier. If you know exactly where you should be. It doesn't seem like the rivers are random or anything like that. It says in the manual there's about 9 rivers. So I guess all the obstacles make the difference. Okay, I really should have been on the other side there. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting game. It's not like it's terrible. But I'm finding, you know, a pattern in a lot of these, like, really, really rare, expensive games is they're not really that enjoyable. Like, this is somewhat playable, but the controls are really awkward. And the music is something else. I mean, this is definitely a candidate for turn off the TV sound and crank up the stereo. Just listening to it's just gonna get stuck in your head. You don't want that music stuck in your head. Okay, we're moving now. Oh, geez. Okay. Like, maneuvering is really tricky in this. I find that once I realize I'm gonna hit an obstacle, I don't really have a whole lot of control to prevent it. Like, you really can just stop. and try and move out of the way. Oh, what did I hit? Like I said, I think it would have paid off better to have a little bit better of scenery in the background, or on the sides there, I should say. This looks more like you're in like one of those cosmic space games where you're going through a tunnel than it does of actually going through a river. I'm sure it was programming challenges or something, but you know, this isn't Activision, this is Tiger Vision, and so it looks like you got 3 men in this. So every time I hit something, I lose a man. It looks like the men are at the top there, the little purple squares. Yeah, I can't. Oh. All right, there we go. Oh no. Okay. No, see, I can't avoid that. It's just once you're in its range, it's very difficult to maneuver over. Got that other ship charging towards you there. Ah, that music is just... Oh yeah, that thing again. I just want to see if I could even, like, get to the end. I don't know if what's going to happen if the... I don't think it's like River Raid where you're crossing a bridge or anything, but it's probably just a, you know, once that timer runs out at the bottom there, you just got to survive long enough. I'm going to try and go a little bit slower. Watch out for those obstacles everywhere. There we go. And of course, every time you save somebody, you get more points. Being that that's the goal of the game. Oh, I almost hit that yellow thing. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. So there actually is an ending part. I guess that's the dam that it said in the manual. So now we just get into more obstacles. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, no, a boat. Not a boat. It's painful. Random log. Oh, gee. Well, you know, like I said, I think this game it's okay. It's playable. It's challenging for sure. One of the little more difficult games that I've actually played for this series, anyways. I mean, the Red Sea Crossing was kind of awkward too. So, and they're completely different companies, different programmers. But this one, you know, I think obviously this is more of a collector's piece. Really cool looking box. You buy it, you have it for your collection. If you're trying to collect the entire Atari library, which would be a lot of games, this is definitely one of them. But I don't know, for playability wise, it's kind of on the. It seems like a game I probably wouldn't want to play very often. Anyways, let me know what you think of River Patrol. Kind of a take on a River Raid style game. The controls are awkward. The music is terrible. The graphics are somewhat good. But other than that, I mean, it's a game. You can play it. Let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.